I did not know I would keep this car that long. It was just transportation back in the day. But also it was unique. It wasn't like everything you saw on TV and on the streets and everything. Hi, my name is Mike. I'd like to tell you a little story about my 1973 American Motors AMX. I bought this in 1979. I was a senior in high school. I was 18 years old, and I was going over to the baseball coach's house, and this was sitting across the street, all original, for sale for $2,800. And went home, talked to my parents, went back up and bought it. It was all stock from the factory. The guy that I bought it from was the original owner. I'm the second owner. I drove it for several years until I started hot rodding it like everybody does. Pulled the motor out, hopped it up, do some street racing, blowing up some motors, and you put more motors in it. And so was able to keep it this whole time, my whole life, was able to keep this car. It only has probably about 46,000 miles on it, original miles. Motor's all been redone, stuff like that, but this is original paint and original interior, so I'm very proud of that. It had a 304 from the factory, 304 two-barrel, 3-speed on the floor. It's a non-AC car, which I do love because it doesn't have holes in the dash. I just love the look. I pulled the 304 out, went through it, cam, pistons, headers, all the normal stuff you did, and ran it for a while, put a 4-speed behind it, and it's got a 9-inch Ford in the back. And ran that for the longest time until just too much street racing, and it just decided to let go one night. So luckily I had a 390 that a guy traded me for one of the rear spoilers, and so I came home and started working on this 390, and that's what it's in, and it's now is a 390, crank rods and block, TRW pistons, aluminum heads, Edelbrock, top end, valve train Edelbrock, brawler carburetor, going behind Board Warner, Super T10, AMC Super T10, P series as they call it. And I just installed an aluminum through bolt 9-inch third member and a Caltrax rear end suspension setup. Paint, this is what they call, AMC calls black mink. That's the name of their paint, so that's the name of the car. And so what I've understood, there are not too many of them painted black, but it is the original paint, like I said. The chrome mirror on the passenger side, I've heard, is unique. All the windows are factory tint from the factory, so all the windows are kind of unique. I do have the original window sticker from that I bought from Mike. My wife Patty and I dated in this car in high school. One night we were coming home from a date and we were sitting in her driveway, and evidently we were in the car a little too longer than her grandmother that lived across the street thought we should be in the car. So the next thing I know, on the window of the passenger side, it's her grandmother. "Patty Ann, I think it's time for you to go inside." So that was a little bit of a story where grandmother caught us saying goodnight in the car. Today, I am married to that girl, and she's sitting right over there, and we've been married, are together now 15 years. Mike was the guy that I bought it from. He sold it to me for $2,800 because he wanted to become a lawyer. He wanted to go to law school. And about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I got a hold of Mike. Because I had all the original paperwork when I bought this car, so it was easy to find his name. And his last name is kind of rare, so it was easy to find. He is now a lawyer in Coffeyville, Kansas. So when I called him, he's like, let me get this straight. You're the kid, 18-year-old kid that bought my car in 1979. And I go, yes, and I still have it. And he goes, you still have it? He goes, I figured you just would have tore that all up like most 18-year-old kids. So I started sending pictures of it to him and everything. He's in his late 70s, I would think, somewhere in there. And he thanked me for keeping it in the condition it is because this is the only car he bought brand new his whole life. And I think that's kind of cool. So he thanked me for it. So I send him pictures every once in a while and car shows and stuff, let him know that his car is still on the road. So
he's gonna be real happy to see this video.
I hope so. I hope it gets to him and puts a smile on his face. That's all. The first thing he asked me though, when I got a hold of him, he asked me if I still had the original wheels and tires. Of all things, he wanted to know if I still had the original wheels. No. I am very blessed and lucky that I still have this car. I did not know I would keep this car that long. It was just transportation back in the day. But also it was unique. It wasn't like everything you saw on TV and on the streets and everything. But didn't realize what I had. So, and a lot of people back then, they took parts off the car and everything to sell, to buy other parts. I wish I still had all the original parts for this car, but that's just the way it happens. So just able to keep it together and not tear it up, not wreck it. I did not drink in it, I didn't smoke in it. So, I mean, it's just been my baby the whole time. I enjoy the car because it's unique. One of these days, yes, I will have to sell it. That's when I'll stop driving. I'm 64 years old. But until that day comes, we're enjoying it 7 straight weekends in a row for car shows. And we got a car show in the next 3 weekends. So that's what we do. That's why I put it together. That's why we have this sport. It's an art, and this is all me. There's some dents in it, some scratches, but they're all mine. I can tell you every dent and every scratch in this car, what had happened. And that's my story.